My name is Eneka and I'm a UK-based wedding and lifestyle photographer. I've been working as a photographer since 2011 and I've been doing full-time wedding photography and lifestyle photography since 2015. I live in Buckinghamshire, which is just outside of London, a little hamlet called Dunsmore. It's in the woods and I live here with my husband and our two dogs, Scrum and Tango.
What got you into photography?
Before I started as a wedding photographer and as a lifestyle photographer, I used to work in a bank. And when the financial crash happened in 2008, 2009, I started to think that I would like to do something more creative, take control of my career and just jump off the hamster wheel. So there was an opportunity to do a little bit of training, and slowly as the courses started and there was a lot of self-learn as well, it slowly started to take off. I was still working in a bank and carried on working in a bank for a good 2.5 years, doing part-time job there as well as shooting weddings and lifestyle shoots.
What was your main goal as a photographer in the beginning?
My main goal was to have a little bit better balance between my work and family life, take control of my career and just try to be a bit more creative with my work. And weddings felt like the great opportunity to be creative, and it is.
What was the hardest part when you set up your photography business?
The hardest part was really just setting up the whole business side of it and also trying to find the sources how to get people to book me. So I guess there was a lot of behind the scene work, trying to just speak to my friends and family about the change in my career, what I was aiming to do, what I would love to do more in the future in regards to my job. I was explaining the direction I was taking in the photography, and I was part of a local running club, so when I was telling everyone that I was doing more and more photography and including weddings, then everyone obviously started to get to an idea that, Eneka is a photographer and she's doing weddings, and that's how I actually got my very first wedding booking from the running club, because there was a girl who got married and said, Eneka, I'm getting married, so would you like to be my wedding photographer? And of course I said yes. And after that I just used that wedding to promote myself a little bit more and did a lot of work my own with my family and friends, terrorized all of them a lot just to get a bit more practice, and slowly that way the snowball started to roll, and slowly the bookings started to come in, but family and friends were the first that really helped me to get the word out, and that way the bookings started to come in as well.
How has your life improved since you started as a photographer?
So my life has massively improved since I started to work as a wedding photographer, particularly when I went completely full-time. That gave me so much more time to spend time with family, but also really focus on my work and take it to the next level. I didn't have any of sort of other things occupying my brain. Also, I love that I'm in charge of my own finances, my own diary, and my life has also improved because I get to spend my working hours with the most fantastic people. It's usually either shooting the wedding or meeting clients who are about to get married, or I'm taking pre-wedding photos. So these are always really, really happy times. So my work is always surrounded by really lovely people, and what's not to love about that?
What would you recommend to someone who would like to take the same path?
So my top tip is really to be determined, to just keep doing what you do, keep practicing. So in photography, for instance, you just keep shooting. There is no miracle, there is no shortcuts. I so wished there would have been a shortcuts to all the best bits in my career or the success in my career, but it purely comes down to just keep shooting, keep having camera in your hand and practicing the settings, and I still do it. I still constantly try to push myself, and I'm constantly trying to learn new things, and at the beginning as well. I did go through some training courses that helped me to understand the business side of it, how to run a business, how to be self-employed. So definitely another top tip is just to try to see if there's any courses, or if you can speak to somebody who can give some business advice in regards to accounting, marketing, sales, even the basics of how to create an invoice and a receipt. It's a very simple thing, but can be very tricky initially when you have no idea how to go about it.
What are your next goals?
So there's obviously no deadline how long I would like to be as a wedding photographer. I do thoroughly enjoy what I do. I love shooting weddings. It's always such a happy occasion. So hopefully I can do as long as I can. Hopefully there will be enough business for me. Hopefully the couples will carry on wanting to book me for their weddings. And I'm hoping that my previous clients are happy to keep recommending me to their family and friends as well. And my next goal is just to improve myself in photography, just to keep pushing myself, get better at what I do, and that applies to anything really, to documentary shots during the wedding day, and portraits, detail shots. So keep just fine-tuning my whole style. So yeah, keep pushing myself.